Love and romance, yeah. Where does it come from? Where do we need it? Can we do without it? At least a lot of us can't. Or we prefer not to anyway. So, there you go. Number 3 now, guys. My love and romance discussion series here this evening. Alright, I said I was going to do 4, but I might end up doing 6 or 8. I don't know about 8. Well, let's see. See how much I can get out now over the next few minutes to a half hour or so. I want to discuss about this sort of thing. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to call this now, guys. My love and romance series. So I got to just dream up off the top of my head now everything connected with love and romance. Certainly know what I want from it in regards to my own feelings and wishes and all this sort of stuff. Now, the evening's progressing quickly here now. I'm losing my lighting really fast. Oh dear me, oh my. So, get myself in a little bit. Maybe I should take my shades off, eh? When the sun rises up, so I watch you. So, yeah, September the 3rd, 2020, Thursday at 6:36 now. That's September the 3rd. Thursday, September the 3rd, 2020 at 6:37. Again, I just say that for the sake of the videos when I upload them, so I know what order and all the rest of it, and it helps weeks and months down the road to know when I made the video sort of thing. So that's not the only reason why I say that. So, yeah, I mean, guys, you know, like, everyone wants that, don't we? Everyone wants to be loved, to love that special someone, find that special someone that you can connect with, and love deeply, you know. I think we all want a bit of romance, don't we? Do we not? You know, I certainly do. I don't know if there's any right or wrong way to create your romance. You just do it, you know. Turn the light on the camera here, see if that helps a little bit as well. You just do it, you know. You just do your fun things, your enjoyable things. You take the time to do that and create your enjoyable romantic moments, you know. Again, I mean, I acknowledge people that I'm not the greatest prize going, and as I age, I mean, of course, like with all of us, you know, age is robbing me of everything I'm trying to hold on to. So I got to compensate for that in all kinds of other ways and so on, to try to continue to stay interesting and appealing, and so on and so forth. And some of it might be a little bit goofy, comical, whatever. Whatever works, whatever keeps people interested, you know. I guess that's what you got to do. You know, if you want to have that romance, keep that romance in your life, sort of thing. I happen to live in a place in the world where, in my very, very humble opinion, guys, we don't really know how to be very romantic. I've never seen it, I've never experienced it. Personally, I've never seen it around me. We're not a breed of people that are overly romantically inclined and know how to do that well. And for me to find what I want to find here, I think it's almost impossible, to be honest with you. Not saying it is 100% completely impossible, but again, I mean, I've been kicking around for over 50 years in this province. Seeing the people around me, seeing the way we live, the way we act, react, think, everything about us, there's not much that really appeals to me about the way that we conduct ourselves, deal with things, and certainly in the way we deal with issues of love and romance and so on and so forth, but not like the Italians or whatever, or the French or whatever, unfortunately. So I really desperately want to find Mr. Right, somewhere where the guys can be romantically inclined, know how to tap into many different sides of themselves, who are not afraid to open up to other guys and to be close to other guys, and not see anything being abnormal or wrong about that sort of thing. Guys that can go a little deeply in the way that they function, the way they think. Like however I'm coming across to you in these videos, guys, I am a pretty deep fellow, okay? And the only reason I don't go any deeper in my videos is because I don't want to bore you to tears. If it wasn't for the fact that everything has to be so superficial over YouTube, I could sit down and have a series of videos where I get quite deep about any number of topics, but I know that will probably bore you. So I can touch on what I want to talk about, but I can't go deeply the way I want to, sort of thing. A big part of romance, I think, is to learn how to connect on deep levels. So it's learning how to open up to one another, talking to one another, sharing aspects of yourself to one another, being vulnerable with one another, daring to be vulnerable with one another, and taking a chance on that, taking a chance on how the other person will react to that. Of course, it's being willing to be affectionate as well. And I find with men in this part of the world, in this province where I live, I've been surrounded with most of my life, we're not good with affection with one another. I mean, it's virtually non-existent. And so, again, I mean, if I'm around people that are like that, guys that are like that, they don't know how to open up that way, don't even want to bother to open up that way, what is the point for me to search for Mr. Right in my neck of the woods, my area of the world, if it just doesn't exist there? So, again, because of what I've been seeing with the boy love material, my interest have zeroed in, my gaydar, zeroed in on Asia as being the area of the world where I want to find my Mr. Right. So Asian guys, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, whatever, if you're Asian, Chinese primarily, and you're watching these, like, just drop a line, just voice a comment, say something, express yourself. This is more more for visuals, guys. This is more so you can just see me in the flesh, well, sort of in the flesh anyway. Hear my voice, hear the way I express myself, see the way I carry on, sort of thing. But I mean, through emails and comments and all the rest of the videos, I can kind of like, once you open up to me and share things, then that makes it easier for me to know how to proceed, sort of thing. This is just like, how would I say it, sort of the icing on the cake, would that be the right analogy or whatever? It's just a very surface thing, just to kind of like prepare the ground, you would say, for something much deeper. Alright, what I've been doing since I've been starting this now for the past little while, I check each video after I finish it, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to include this one off, and I'm just going to jump right into the other one, like I did with the other videos. So, cleaning up right now, guys. Catch you in a second. Take care. God bless. Hey,